Welcome back to my channel. If you saw my last video, Side Quest Sunday, you saw that we scored some pretty awesome gems for cosplay upgrades. Today we're diving into one of my favorite builds I've ever done, my original Superman suit. I wanted to share what my inspirations and challenges were for designing my Superman suit, because I've done Superman before, from the Resurrection suit to Man of Steel, and I wanted to do something different with my original design. When I first set out to create a suit, I actually didn't know I was going to be creating Superman. This was in 2023. I was thrifting at one of my favorite stores, and a child's Superman suit was on the rack, and it caught my eye. It was this beautiful cerulean blue, and it reminded me of the New 52 style Superman. I knew that I could kind of Frankenstein it for parts, and so I grabbed that, and I happened to pass by some dresses in another store that were the same exact cerulean blue.
What you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue, it's not turquoise, it's not lapis, it's actually cerulean.
Except they had this wave-like pattern that reminded me of the Kryptonian artistic design, that pattern language that has been translated, I believe, from the Man of Steel movies. And it started to formulate in my mind that I could marry the pieces of the youth's Superman suit to these dresses and make something that was original and textured and interesting. One of the things I would say I'm most proud of in my cosplay career is taking a character that is historically very masculine, very powerful from a male aesthetic, from Colossus to The Flash and others, and redefining it or reclaiming it in my own version of power and authority. I'm never trying to make a suit something that I'm not. I want to be comfortable with it. I want it to form to my natural strong body, and I want to make something that is inherently flattering to the female form. What was also important to me was that New 52 Superman design. It was something I don't really see in the cosplay community quite as much. New 52 to me stands out with the sharp angular collar with the red trim, the sharp V's on the hands that also have the red trim, and a very simplistic red belt, along with that beautiful cerulean blue. The process in itself was challenging in making sure that I would be comfortable for a big con like New York Comic Con. As some people may know, New York Comic Con can either be sweltering hot, rainy, windy, freezing cold, and you can be very sweaty and you can be very uncomfortable. So I needed to also make it comfortable. I needed to make it last for maybe shoots in the future, like the one that's coming up. And it needed to feel empowering. You can't walk into New York Comic Con feeling completely self-conscious. You have to embody the power and the confidence that you want to feel on a daily basis and concentrate it into a very high adrenaline weekend. All that to say, this was not only a creative and a physical challenge for me, this was also me seeing myself through the lens of a new Superman. I live a double life. I am someone who tries to do my best every day, and that's something that Superman embodies for me and what I want to keep doing well for the rest of my life. How I'm upgrading the suit. I am installing a new logo a la the 2025 James Gunn new Superman movie. I'm putting in better shoes, better boots, fixing any pop stitches, and anything else that just needs a little bit of an upgrade from the last time I wore it in 2023. I'll be shooting this Superman on a City Photowalk through Philly because Philly Pride, David Cornsweat, is a Philly boy. I didn't really know what a City Photowalk was until cosplay. Basically what it is an adventure day with a photographer exploring city streets and having fun and trying new angles, new light settings with, natural light, and basically bringing a cosplay to life outside of the context of a convention or a photographer's studio. We'll get into all of that in my Suit Up Saturday video coming up, but I wanted to kind of explain and give you a bit of a sneak peek because I'm really excited. And I'm just really excited that I'm giving this Superman, this new 2025 Superman, a proper debut. Cosplay can get a little lonely sometimes. I spend a lot of time at my sewing machine or sketching ideas by myself, so having you along for the ride makes it a lot more fun. Let me know in the comments what your favorite version of the Superman suit is. Also, if you've ever upgraded a cosplay, how did that make you feel different about the character? See you Saturday when we suit up.